Well, welcome to tutorial number 3 for this week, keeping track of time. Now tutorial is focused on how to read a time clock and do several other things associated with making sure you get paid for the hours that you actually worked. So what we're going to be covering is how to calculate the hours worked, how to calculate your overtime hours, how to calculate your total wages, and how to read a time clock and fill out a time card. Actually, we're going to look at time clock first because that'll help you guys with everything else that you're going to be doing. So, how to calculate your hours worked. Now, if you look here at this clock, we have our start time. We're going to start at 7:10 in the morning, and we're going to write that down over here under time elapsed, 7:10. And then we're going to be ending in the afternoon, in the PM, at 6:10. Well, 6:09. We're going to round it to 6:10 to make things a little bit simpler. So let's look first. So from 7:10, we're going to go, just one moment here, I'm going to take a pen. So we go around the clock to there. Right, so from 7:10 to 8 o'clock is going to be 50 minutes. And then we're going to go from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hours over here. And then going from noon, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Right there. And 10 more minutes. So if we add all this up, 50 minutes and 10 minutes is 60 minutes. 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour. And our total number of hours, 4 plus 6, gives us 10. So 10 hours plus 1 hour gives us 11 hours. So that's fairly straightforward. And it has everything to do with being able to read a clock. So let's go through and do another example. So here we're starting at 8:10 in the morning. So our start time is 8:10. So we're going to go to the next full hour. So it goes 8. That's 9 o'clock. Right? So we're going to come around here to the 12. So from 8:10 to 9 o'clock is also going to be 50 minutes. Then we're going to go from 9 o'clock until noon. So from 9 until noon is 1, 2, 3 hours. Then we're going to go from noon to, where's this? We're finishing at 3:30. So we're going to go from noon to 3 o'clock. All right, so starting up here, we got 1, 2, 3 hours more. So 3 hours. And then minute-wise, from 3 o'clock, we go around, and we got half an hour, which is also known as 30 minutes. And just a quick, oops, I wrote that in the wrong spot. Now you have to be careful, and this is a prime example of why. You got to make sure you write everything in the right spot for it to be easily understood. So we go from 3 o'clock to 3:30, and that is 30 minutes. So 50 and 30 is 80 minutes. and hours is 6 hours. Now, so we have 6 hours and 80 minutes. Well, that doesn't quite work out well, because remember, what we want to do is we want to have everything converted into hours. So 80 minutes, all right, over 60, right, which will give us 1 hour and 20 minutes. Or if we use our calculator, go 80 divided by 60 like we did before, 1.33333, or 1.33 repeating hours. Okay, so what that does is it would make our total 6 plus 1 hour and 20 minutes, so we could go either 7 hours. Oops, sorry, I wrote that below the line. We can either, total will either be our total will be 7 hours 20 minutes after we've converted everything. Okay, so reminders about time. We normally work on a 12-hour clock. Each day is divided into AM and PM. To find out how long you work, count the minutes till the next full hour, then count the number of hours till lunchtime. Then you want to go from lunchtime or noon until the first hour listed, and then count up the remaining minutes.